Hello, it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
Right, Anthony Joshua was at a Range Rover event, and TalkSport have broke the very brief article for his statement, where Anthony Joshua was asked, will you be watching the Deontay Wilder vs Tyson Fury fight this weekend? And Anthony Joshua said this: the fight is on too early in the morning for me, so I'll be sleeping. I enjoy watching the highlights. I'll watch it in the morning on social media. When I woke up, I like to see who got knocked out. It's a generation thing. We like highlights, so I don't watch the whole thing. So that was Anthony Joshua's first statement. And then he was asked about who he thought would win. And this is what Joshua had to say. Wilder's a champion now, and if he wins, he can do what he wants. If Fury wins, Wilder gets a rematch, so it messes up the plans a bit. Nevertheless, Wilder, for me, he will win. Anthony Joshua's statement. So he's picking Wilder to win. No great surprise. I think most people are. I think most people who know anything about boxing and what's been going on lately will know that at this stage of Tyson Fury's comeback, after everything that he's gone through, it's probably a bit too early for him to be put in the ring with a Wilder or a Joshua or a Dillian Whyte or anybody of that kind of level right now. But who knows? You never know. I mean, I think one thing that Tyson Fury does have a slight advantage over is the fact that Deontay Wilder is technically flawed in virtually every aspect. If he can avoid the big punch, he should beat him on points, you would think. But hey, listen, you never know, right? But anyway, I mean, regardless of all that, we'll do a breakdown in the next day or so anyway of that fight. So he says that it's a generation thing. Why he's not going to watch it. We don't like to watch all the fights. We like to watch the highlights. That's kind of true if you don't watch it live. I mean, for me, if I miss a fight and I want to watch the fight and I want to know who wins, I will watch highlights rather than the whole thing, especially if it goes the full distance. But I don't think it's really a generation thing, to be honest. I think people do like to watch the whole thing live. And much like Tyson Fury, when he watches Anthony Joshua, I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch the highlights, he watches the whole fight. But listen, it is what it is. I mean, people can watch the fight if they want, or don't watch the fight if they don't want to. But Anthony Joshua, he does have sleep patterns. He's always done this, so this is no great surprise. But I thought that because he's not in camp, he may well watch it. But ultimately, I suppose this is two guys who do nothing but chastise him in social media and every chance that they get. So why would he really be tuning in? Wake up at silly o'clock in the morning to watch this kind of fight for two people who just don't like him. So I suppose from that point of view, it's perfectly understandable. But ultimately, it is a situation of the winner gets him, or at least you would think so. I mean, there is rumours of a two-way rematch for no matter who wins, loses or draws this fight, that there's going to be a Deontay Wilder vs Tyson Fury Part 2, regardless. So ultimately, I think Joshua wants Wilder to win, in the hope that Tyson Fury doesn't activate a rematch clause, because there's more chance of Wilder activating it than there is of Tyson Fury, purely because Wilder will want his title back. So I suppose from that point of view, Joshua, if he's going to fight Wilder, it's just a case of, okay, did you win? Okay, great. Let's move on. Let's get our fight sorted out. Ultimately, that's what he wants. But for him to not watch it, it has surprised me a little bit. It has, because I know Joshua, he does wake up early in the morning anyway. I don't know whether he wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea. But I thought that he may want to actually wake up and watch the whole thing. Maybe kind of see what it is that each other are doing. But I suppose unless he's actually fighting them, he's not really going to study them. Now, he does turn up to a lot of the UK events, of course. But again, time zone. You know, it's within his time zone. It's within his sleep pattern. And he will be in Italy on Friday, I believe, for the Matchroom show over there in Italy, which is their Italian boxing debut this Friday. And I think that he'll be over there doing some kind of sponsorship work with Matchroom, because he is part of the Matchroom team. He's not just a fighter for Matchroom, he's part of their whole team of promotion and what have you. So maybe that's got something to do with it. No idea, to be honest. It has surprised me. I thought that he may actually watch it, but ultimately I suppose it shouldn't really be a surprise. Two guys, he doesn't really care about who wins. He just wants to know the result. I suppose that's all it is for him. It's just purely business. He's not going to sit there as a fan watching either one of them or cheering one of them on. I suppose he doesn't really care who wins. All he wants is the winner. But ultimately, that is Anthony Joshua's statement. So, of course, I'll put that article in the description box for you all. You drop your thoughts below about it. Of course, go have a read and come to your own conclusions of it. Do you think that Anthony Joshua is right to not watch it? Would you watch it if you was in Anthony Joshua's shoes? All that kind of thing. So, anyway, that's what's going on. Drop your thoughts below. Click that thumbs up. And, of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.